another butterfly. I can't tell if that's a swallow. It looks like oh, that's a swallowtail.
It's a mostly black swallowtail, not the same one.
No, it's yellow and black. The other one was mostly black, and I think it had some blue on it. The one that laid the caterpillar.
Yes.
I think that one was black with some blue.
Yes.
And this one was yellow and black.
Yes.
But not a monarch.
No.
Maybe words getting around.
Hello, whoever's here. I'm inviting people. I actually started early, so you're getting extra now. All right, let's see. Who didn't I invite? Jenny Love, mother of trees, mother of heathens. I think I already invited Jenny Witch. Christian Day, I gotta invite him, even though he's never on TikTok anymore. And whoever's here, hello. I'm still just going through inviting people. Oh, that's 15. Hello, Zoe. Crystal Ghost Girl. All right, invite your friends, invite your enemies, share the live, spread it around. Thank you for liking it. I'm sure there'll be a lot of haters, so like. All day, every day. Just keep liking this shit. We're 3 minutes before we were actually supposed to go on. Tame Tree Fox, hello. Ashley, hello. Madam Pixie, hello. New study links napping habits with brain growth. Oh, cool. Tame Tree Fox, hello. Jesse, hello. Anna, hello. Uncle Bert's coming to you live from New Orleans, where you'll probably see me doing this pretty often during the show. We're doing the wet look today. Because it's like 94 fucking degrees. Oh, yes. Ice water on the head. Absolutely. Hello, Anna. Jesse, I think I already said hello. Thank you for liking it. Yeah, share it around. Get the right people over here. There are people I can't invite that, should maybe come to the broadcast. Boss Witch, hello. Ways of Magic, hello. I'm just watching the people get in there. Uncle Bert's coming live from New Orleans. Last time we did this, there was some progress. Some stupid fights were ended, and I'm hoping they're still ended. I haven't seen those people fighting since then.
Do a video next time you and I fight.
Oh yeah, that'd be wonderful. You assume that I'm not recording. Gang's all here. Yeah, Acacia, hello. So what's going on? Who's in here? Who wants to talk about what? Get in the box. If we have people fighting. Oh yeah, you know who I didn't? Did I invite the Spirit Witch? I gotta make sure I invited the Spirit Witch, because I invited Jane, and they're clearly, they don't get along. Spirit Witch, okay, boing. Okay. Whew. This is the first time I've scheduled a live. I usually just do it off the cuff. What years were you at the Eye of the Cat? 80s through past Rodney King, past the Rodney King riots. Shortly after the Rodney King riots, I left my law enforcement job and headed north, which was something that happens sometimes in some traditions when you reach the level of high priesthood. There can only be one high priest in a region, so you gotta go. So I went up to Santa Cruz, California, and that's where my big journey started. Being a theoretical pagan most of my life, without any forest or trees around, I moved straight to the mountains, straight to the redwoods. Lived in several small shacks up in the redwoods, the potbelly stove, the whole thing. Matter of fact, I made a, I think we're pretty good in there, and you get to see the transition. But I did author a book one time under the pen name Phil Free.
Is that before I toughen you up?
Yeah, and The Eye of the Cat is the only place where I gave them authorization to distribute it, and since they found it again, we're in talks, which pretty much we're going to do it. We're going to re-release that damn book through The Eye of the Cat, and I will when we're set to do that. I'll plug it. It's an interesting read. And after all these years, I hadn't read it, but again. It was way more fluffy, perhaps too white light at times, but that was early on, and the book is called Quickie Wicca for the Witch on the Move, so it's clearly Wiccan at the time, but if you can get to The Eye of the Cat, you'll be able to go pick up a copy of that pretty easily. But we'll get it up on Amazon when they're ready, and I'll plug the damn thing, and maybe it'll make me get off my ass and, publish some other stuff that I need to publish. Appalachian causing a ruckus. How are you? We're hopefully going to cause some ruckus here. Last time we did the broadcast, we ended up with several witches that had been publicly fighting with each other for some time. By my count, that show caused peace 3 times. 3 witch wars seemingly ended, and hopefully stayed ended on that show. And if we can do that again, I think it'd be a service to our community. So, if you have, an enemy out there, or you're in hostilities, tag that person, get him over, get in the box. Get in the box. Even if, we have hostilities, get over here, get in the box. Yeah, I know I might have you blocked, but you got another account you can get in there on. Just get in the box. Talk about it. It's amazing what happens when people talk about things rather than make little fight videos at each other all day and send each other nasty text messages and stuff. You get 2 witches in the box and have them discuss the shit. And what we found last time is most of the shit didn't even need to happen in the first place. Right away, we have people just misunderstood something the other person said, and they've been fighting all this fucking time. And you get them in the box and get them to talks, and it's way less toxic. What does my shirt mean is the female reproductive system flipping you off.
My friend drew it.
This is an original from the 2016 Women's March, the first one.
7.
Was it? Was it 16? Well, it was when Trump got elected.
Yeah.
So maybe it was in 17.
Yeah.
That he got elected. Yeah. Maybe 2017. There are many like it, but this is one of the original, made by Joanna Conjavad. Mm-hmm. I can't say her fucking name. She did not patent it, so there are many people making this shirt, but this is an original. One of these was worn by Heidi Klum on her Instagram, probably in 2017, because Joanna was Tyra Banks' stylist on America's Got Talent, and she used to go to school with Marta. Marta used to go to school with Tyra Banks, so we got to go to America's Got Talent a lot for free, and we have really good seats. We had seats where the cameras didn't go, so we weren't we weren't picked up by cameras or anything. Whereas it kind of off in the private, the VIP section, and it was always kind of cool because we'd get home, and then a couple hours later the show would be on. So we'd see what we saw, and then we'd see how they organized it, and they'd, these acts would be in different places and stuff. So that was always cool. But she made this shirt for the 2017 Women's March, and there are many people making it to this day. And I'm just amazed that this shirt is in such good shape. I mean, the collar's not messed up yet. It hasn't really faded. It's still pretty black. I don't know what happened
to mine. She gave me a pink one because she made them in black and pink.
I think I have seen it. Dad Witch Voodoo, hello. And hello the girls if they're there. Uncle Bert's coming to you live from New Orleans. So anybody wants to get in the box and talk about whatever you want to talk about, get in the box. If we got people that want to, work out their issues, let's get you all in the box. Talk about it. Uncle Birch apparently has some skills as a mediator. Who knew? Well, I knew because that's what a priest needs to be able to do. Sebastian, all right.
How are you, my fam?
What's happening? Happy, I got a couple more days of Pride. Happy Pride.
I know. Thank you. I was like trying to figure out my camera. It was like not wanting to work with me.
Conjure Mama, hello. Crystal Ghost Girl, hello. It is hot as hell. It's about 94.
By the way, I have somebody for you to keep an eye out on, which I'm pretty sure you already know who it is.
Who that?
I already got one of my fellow. Well, he's a practitioner as well. I've informed about this too, but I'm pretty sure you already know. Edward.
Oh, the Q-tip that cleaned the toilet guy.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
The one that has the Patreon. That is just one that's. Yeah.
I don't follow him. I've had a couple people say he's still talking shit about me, but I don't
think I've heard him talk shit about you, but I have seen him talk.
Well, he did talk shit about me the first time I responded to him. So
okay.
Other than that,
I also have somebody who is actually that dude is different. Yeah, agreed. Yeah. But I informed a friend of mine, Stormmaker, and he's like. He has actually sworn his path to being a guardian and a protector, my friend Stormmaker, and so he said all you got to do is give me the name, and I sent his profile to him, and he was just like, that's it, that's him, and he was like sending laughing emojis, like yeah, I got this, don't worry.
Well, yeah, because I remember he was attacking Witchfoot, and apparently they made peace according to Trinity here. He was attacking Witchfoot based on her looks. I'm just like, dude, you look like a Q-tip that just cleaned the damn toilet. Don't come at anybody's looks.
He's a bit of a spiritual narcissist as well.
Yeah.
I mean, he actually makes, he's like, whenever I've been on his lives, he's actually talked about, I was like, oh, I'm pretty much, I just love being a psychic. Because again, he tries to read the chat and everything, and saying he tells them what they want to hear is basically, and then he
can come over here and jump in the box if he wants to. Somebody asked a question I should answer. Of all the books you've gotten as recommendations, which would you suggest somebody start with? I always say Raymond Buckland's The Complete Book of Witchcraft. There is no complete book of witchcraft, but that book alone will save you so much money. He teaches you how to do it yourself. Make your own incense, your own oils, your own robe, make your own athame, build an altar, make your own ritual wine, make your own ritual ale. It's all in there. So you can save a lot with that book. Do it yourself.
By the way, I finally did hear from Bree. I did.
Oh, you did? Okay, cool.
Yes.
You guys finally hooked up?
Yeah.
I'm expecting we're going to see Bree in, about a month.
Right?
And she's coming over the day before Hex Fest, and we're going to do a episode of Widdershins, because we always interview the people at Hex Fest and the people at Witch's Con, and I'm the only one that never gets interviewed because I'm always me and Marta are doing the interviews. And it would be kind of silly, Marta asking me questions that she knows the answers to. So Bree's going to come over and host the show and interview your uncle here.
Oh, yes.
Buckland's Complete Book of Witchcraft. Yes, we call it the Big Blue. It's a very large blue book. Buckland's Complete Book of Witchcraft. And if you go to
I
my
wish that's
Amazon influencer site,
Pandora.
if you go to my Amazon influencer site, you can get it over there, and I'll get paid like a whopping 3 cents or something.
It's just something.
But if you go over to my, if you just Google Uncle Birch, you find my Amazon influencer site, and I have an entire, I have reading list there. I have.
I'm also on your Witchlands thing.
Yep. Suggested products, all that. Yeah, I always forget to plug Witchlands. We started our own social media app. Witchlands is available on the iPhone and the iPad still, and we're still trying to get them to finish the Android. But you can get over there to Witchlands. It's free, and we're having a good time. None of this crap.
He does not have in-app purchases on the Witchlands. I've checked.
We don't, but I think we left it open to we could if we wanted to, because we lose money on it. It's paid for by advertising, and there's not enough advertising to pay for the housing of it, the hosting of it, and all that kind of thing. But we're still working on it. You're on Witchlands too, right on. Well, make sure you're following me. I haven't gone there in a couple of days to follow all the new people. Which is an interesting thing. If you are on Witchlands, you go to the search function and you click on the search field and don't put anything in there, hit enter, and you see everybody in the order that they registered in, and so you can find everybody on Witchlands to follow. Not sure what we're chatting about today. I'm hoping we can get some of that we had last week. That was really helpful.
Yeah, Brie told me about that. I'm like, she was like, were you in Uncle Birch's live when that was happening? I'm like, I missed it.
The full videos on my YouTube, and then I posted some excerpts on this page. But we had several people they've been at each other's throats for a while, and just.
What you thought? Who wasn't talking?
What's that?
Changing Season said, I'm confused. I thought you two weren't talking made up?
Who wasn't talking?
Right, who? Peace is my jam, absolutely. I know the feeling. Oh, by the way, Birch, guess what?
What?
I don't know if I've already shown you this, but guess what came in?
What? Passport. Oh, yeah, you're going to the UK. When's that happening?
As soon as I can raise the money for a plane ticket.
I see.
Magic.
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 Oh, I gotta take more of this. But then we kept it up here.
Yeah, good thing.
Or else I'd make you stop the show and everything.
You would make me stop the show. I'd walk off camera, get it, and come back. This is rolling, man. Can't stop the show. Show must go on.
Stop me now.
Uncle Bert's coming live in New Orleans.
I forgot about my cocktail.
Oh, yeah. If anybody wants to get in the box, talk about whatever you want to talk about, that'd be great. And we got, warring factions.
My voice is very annoying because at times it will go deeper and higher. It depends on my environment. It's weird. Depends on my mood at times as well. It's annoying.
Hey, Marta, how are you?
I'm doing well. Thank you.
Also, fun part about being an empath. I'm like, that's great on top of it.
It is cancer season. That's right, man.
Yep.
My birthday. I'm going to be fucking 70. No. 58?
Yeah.
God damn.
I mean, it is cancer season, isn't it? Aren't we already in cancer season?
I'm gonna
Yeah. And then comes Leo season.
Yep.
That's Marta's season.
Yep.
I would join if I weren't about to head out. Maybe
Wait, whose birthday is it? Is today your birthday?
No, mine's the 20th.
No, both of our birthdays are coming up.
Then hers is the 21st of August.
Can any of you guess my age? Uncle Birch, I think you know.
I said 23.
Nope, I'm older than 23.
26.
Higher. Oh, wait, someone said 32. Okay, Trinity got it. I'm turning 29 in November.
Everybody's guessing all kind of shit.
Like Russian roulette with numbers there.
Well, speaking of Russia,
Oh,
anybody
shit.
watch the Russian Civil War? It lasted 24 hours. It was amazing. Marta's from Ukraine, so I pay a lot of attention to the war over there. I start my morning coffee with several sit reps of the situation over there. And then yesterday, I woke up and what? The Wagner guy turned on. He's seizing fucking territory in Russia. He's on his way to Moscow with a fucking convoy and military vehicles, and they stopped.
Not Rasputin going through my head by Boney M.
They stopped. They made a deal with Belarus, and now I guess it's over. Well, you'll hear that on our news show. Definitely, you want to follow us at the WTH News Network.
Right.
We might talk a little bit about that. Awareness, bubble. Yeah, I'm aware of way too much. And thank you for continuing to like the broadcast. We're at 10,000.8 likes. Mother tree.
Hello, beautiful. I was meaning of other trees. All right, I got it.
I'm
Yeah,
not
with the
following
waterfall.
yet.
I mean, I don't go chasing waterfalls.
Okay. All right, Aurora Sage, I followed you. I don't follow a whole lot. I'm starting to follow more people on this page because it doesn't look like I'm going to get my other account back. This was my backup where I didn't follow many people because I would need to go private to keep people from mass reporting my page. As such, this page has no account warning.
I have very candid sense of humor, and you guys have noticed this in multiple lives. I have very candid sense of humor.
Have you seen the Russian cyclist blasting Afro Man during the coup? No. Oh, I gotta remember that one when I get off the air. That was something, I gotta say. Very Thundercat. I'm just looking at all the people joining. All right, if anybody else wants to get in the box, talk about something, get in the box. Get in the box. Bree missed it last
And you get a box, and you get a box.
You get a box. We got so many boxes. Got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 boxes.
Whoever's on Central, look at the time. Who is ever on Central Daylight Time, look at the time.
2:22. I'm actually disappointed that Wags went out. Who's Wags?
Wagner.
Oh, I know. I was fucking disappointed. That was the fucking greatest thing. I'm sitting there drinking my coffee and go, what the fuck? Because I'm
You
watching.
wouldn't know what to say in the box.
I'm watching the Ukrainian counterstrike, and then Prigozhin, the city he seized was a major transportation point for supplies to the Russian army, and Ukraine had just taken out this really important bridge, which really fucked up their supply line. And then he's rolling to Moscow. But by the time I woke up, I'd seen that the coup started the night before. Even the Midas Touch network covered that. And then, by the time I woke up, he's on his way to fucking Moscow. Just rolling a convoy to fucking Moscow. I'm like, oh my God, who saw this shit coming? I was waiting for the people that are fighting in Ukraine that are Russian separatists that have been attacking over the border. I was expecting them to start their attacks again, but I guess they just didn't have enough time to get shit together. But yeah, I was pretty upset that he backed down to.
Is this too much of a nerd moment? Because again, when you said Russian separatists, I immediately thought of Star Wars: The Clone Wars. Separatists.
Well, they were rebels, They're Russians that joined the Ukrainian army and then started attacking over the border and seizing territory and then seizing equipment and then going back to Ukraine and then coming back over the border and attacking. That was fun to watch too. One of the things that's happening in the war now is Russia blew this dam thinking it was going to slow down the Ukrainians, and now the land that used to be full of water is now dry land. And I'm sure we're going to see Ukrainian tanks just roll across that riverbed any day. Uncle Bert's coming to you live from New Orleans. If anybody wants to get in the box and talk about something, there's a little thing over there. You hit it, and I'll let you in.
Have you seen the show The Originals?
Sounds good. I think Sarah and where's that Nikki? I don't know if Nikki's here. I'm gonna see if Nikki's.
Because if somebody's seen The Originals, there's parts of it that are based in New Orleans, at least in storyline.
Yeah, we get a lot of filming here. I mean, we came here from Hollywood, California, and I see more film crews here than I did there. And literally there's a film crew around.
You love the vampire? Yeah.
Yeah, there's be God, I don't know when the second season of the vampire thing is going to come on. What the hell was it?
Interview with the Vampire?
Yeah. Interview with the Vampire, that's what it was.
I don't know. I think it's supposed to be a ways away.
Yeah. But I walked down into the French Quarter when they were getting ready to film that, and they had all these, old cars lining the streets. I don't think they really had to make the buildings look old,
Yeah.
but they just put a bunch of old cars in the French Quarter for those scenes.
Does anyone remember there's a spin-off of Arthur and Merlin on Netflix that I was really annoyed that they cut off after one season with the fucking cliffhanger they gave us, which was Cursed.
Yeah.
Where it had Nimwe's story, and it's and how they left us on a cliffhanger, that was not okay. I was not okay with that.
Well,
I mean, they ended it with Merlin having the sword of power again, and then having and Merlin was Nimwe's father in this version, and then also having Nimue just going into the ocean, into this ocean or lake or whatever. She falls off a cliff with arrows in her. I'm like, and that's how it ends. I'm like, that's not okay. I'm not okay with this, because then they canceled it after that season. I'm like,
well, Jesse, the best time to visit New Orleans is Hexfest. Coming up in August, the 11th, the 13th, I don't know. Oh, yeah, 13th, because my class is on the 13th, which is the Festival of Hecate, the birthday of Aradia Toscano, and the Festival of Diana. So you definitely want to be in New Orleans
I think it's
on
also
August
the
13th.
Festival of Hercules. Oh, no, that's my birthday. Never mind.
But that's coming up, man. Hexfest is an epic time. We have so many witches here on the daily, but there's 5 times
by the
as
way,
much.
what was it I saw on your FB about where it showed your you said there was somebody appropriating something. What were they appropriating? I didn't quite make out the whole thing because I was at the mall.
See, that's Ronaldo or St. Elias, who runs Crescent City Conjure. Mm-hmm. And he's a shop in New Orleans. He's African American, and he hates white people all of a sudden, even though he was an Alexandrian, which is the whitest fucking witchcraft probably ever. He is still an Alexandrian. But he hates white people. He doesn't think they should practice hoodoo, but he'll sell them shit all the time, all day, every day. Now he's trying to teach classes in ceremonial magic, so I thought it was kind of funny to share his event and talk about the appropriation thereof, because there's no, other than the Alexandrians, there is no whiter fucking magic than ceremonial magic.
Lovely.
Yeah,
not ceremonial.
Yeah, teach ceremonial magic. So yeah, that video where I, asked, hoodoo people that don't think that white people should practice, they should stop selling to white people. Well, he's, that was aimed at him. I don't like him. He fucked over my good friend Hoodoo Samois, who was his boyfriend, who actually bought him his store. Hoodoo Samois is a white guy.
There is some toxicity in the gay community, I will admit.
Yes, yes. Well, they were a couple, and he cheated on him with his best friend, and broke my friend's fucking heart. But the fact that he has this bigoted approach to hoodoo, when I know he was taught hoodoo by a white Jew, um, is fascinating to me. And now he's one of those people that talks about his hoodoo grandmother teaching him shit. And I don't know if I ever did a video on that, but if you say you have a hoodoo grandmother that taught you hoodoo, fuck you, you're full of shit. No, that has not existed, doesn't exist. I mean, maybe in a couple of years, maybe, there will be generations, but the same thing about generational witchcraft. I mean, you're going to tell me you're a seventh generation witch. I'm going to tell you you're full of shit.
Oh,
Maybe
right.
in this day and age, you may have had a mother that passed down some shit. Somebody over here was saying that her mother had Buckland's Big Blue. And maybe one generation, maybe that could happen. But
By the
typically,
way, I need some
anybody that
assistance on
does that
something
full of
here. I'm like, if, for anyone in the chat, or if Birch, do you do tarot as well? There's one. I'm trying to reconsecrate the energy with my deck, because when I first consecrated this deck, it was very much whenever I was still needing over explaining, and so anytime I would do a reading for myself, if I asked for clarification, it would launch out so many cards to over explain it, because I needed constant reassurance when I was first starting. And then now that I'm more sure of myself, whenever I try to do it, it still does the same thing, and I don't need that same over explaining anymore. So how do I reconsecrate the energy to this?
Put it under your pillow.
Okay.
And I don't recommend reading for yourself anyways. I will do a yes or no spread for myself, but that's about it.
Am I having my own conversation with myself?
I don't know. Why is it, maybe he wouldn't be if you'd get in the box, Sarah. God. Got all these boxes open. You can change the pattern of the conversation by getting involved.
I mean, I'm clairaudient, so I do occasionally talk to myself, and it's, yes, I do it when no one's around, because then I don't want to look like a lunatic, because it does happen.
I think that ship has sailed.
Oh, right? But I mean, at this point, it's a compliment to be considered a lunatic.
Yes, absolutely. That ship has sailed and sunk by the Titanic.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, because you gotta have enough to go live before you can jump in the box. That sucks. Stupid.
Tarot on TikTok. I don't really prefer those who do. I refuse to be one of those who does a random reading on a video for somebody passing by. I don't want to just lead somebody astray. I'm like, nah, not gonna do that. If anything, I'll do it live. I'm not doing a video where those people who do that annoy me.
I do not do them on videos.
I won't do it. It annoys the hell out of me when people do that.
I am having a sale right now. You can contact me at witchschool@gmail.com. That's WITCH SKEWL.
Oh my God. Okay, I need to follow this person, the Celtic Wish of I'm already following them. The reason why I'm trying to connect with them is because, again, finding out, since my last name Dodds actually comes from Old Welsh Celtic origin, and again, everything I keep running into, like my pentagram, my pentacle, all of my pendants, I keep finding out have Celtic symbols on them, and it's connected to my ancestry, so I'm like trying to learn from them a bit too, especially since that comes from my soul tribe as well. I swear I keep forgetting I can't say tribe on here. It's annoying.
Absolutely true.
I do. Okay, I'm in one of those moods today, and I really need to control that.
Question, I'm going to answer the question. Why do you not read tarot for yourself? Because you're either going to be an optimist or a pessimist. You're either going to read it against you or read it for you and give yourself too much slack. That's it. But I even recommend the buddy system in magic. When I do a spell for you, it's going to work better than the spell I do for me. The spell you're going to do for me is going to work better than the spell you do for you. There's a certain level of detachment. So I always recommend somebody have a magical buddy and y'all trade workings. They work a lot better than when you're trying to do it yourself because you're hung up on it. You're holding on to it. You're not going to let it go. Somebody outside the situation can do the working and let it go. But I will do yes or no. Shuffle the cards, ask a yes or no question, lay out the cards. You're going to go 3 piles, one at a time. Count out the cards. Either you get an ace or 13 cards in a pile. You go to the next pile, lay them out, stop at the first ace or 13 cards. Third pile, same thing. If you got 3 aces, it's yes. 2 aces is yes, but look at that. 1 ace is not too likely. Look at these other 2 cards, and no aces is definitely no.
I think I got all that.
I'm a zombie today. I feel like a bog monster, so I'm not sure it'd be any fun going like, oh, come on. That sounds fun already. Uncle Bert's coming live from New Orleans. Protest the church. Get in the box. Yeah. Get in the
They're
box.
a friend of mine. They're a mutual of mine.
I want to protest. I'm an inviter, goddammit.
Right?
Invite to protest the church. Hear how church was today. She's on a one woman crusade. I mean, she's got a handful of people that join her, but she goes to this one church in New Orleans every fucking Sunday. She doesn't miss it at all. And I think either the Supreme Court guy, is it pastor there, or somebody from his family? I forget.
They recently added a traffic light over there. Not traffic light, a camera. I just recently saw one of their videos. I'm like,
a camera at the church?
Like a security right outside of a church. It was a security camera, which taxpayers paid for.
Yeah.
When they could have just
Where are you, protest the church? Come on, I invited you in there. Tell me you left already. But she's always there. She never misses a Sunday. If they just had church later, yeah. And there's Kelly Hernandez, the owner of the Eye of the Cat. Somebody was asking about the Eye of the Cat earlier, and then we, of course, talked about Quickie Wicca for the Witch on the Move, and there she is, my sister in the crowd. Do you both live in New Orleans? Who? Him? No, I do. I forget where Sebastian is.
Unfortunately, Texas.
Yeah. Hold on to that passport.
There
Fuck
be
out,
dragons.
Man.
Yeah.
There be dragons. Can't get in the box anyways because of work. So, show us your work. I'm at work. It's my job. Uncle Bert's coming to you live from New Orleans. Thank you guys for liking. We're at 13,000 likes right about now. That's a good number, but hey, let's keep going. We'll get 113,000. That'd be great. Kelly, you coming to Hex Fest this year? I'm in Texas. It's not great.
Yeah, it's not great whatsoever.
We had to Texas to get here when we moved. And I couldn't drive fast enough to get through that big ass fucking state.
Yeah.
Took days.
We had to stop in El Paso and San Antonio.
Yeah.
I mean, Texas is basically Satanas' ass crack.
Yeah. Well, what's wrong with Texas is probably their governor. Yeah, that's probably what's wrong.
Abbott is a dick.
Yay, Kelly's going to be there. Cool.
Yay.
Yeah, Abbott's the dick of dicks.
Yep.
You see the thing about Abbott getting impeached? No.
Oh, he better.
That'd be cool.
Right?
Who's going to impeach him now? That'd be cool. It's good. 8 hours in the middle. Yeah. I always remember, though, we stopped at this barbecue place, and it was full of dick-up trucks. And
dick-up trucks.
but they had a bank of Tesla chargers in the parking lot. There weren't any Teslas charging, but they had them.
Yeah, that was weird.
It was weird. And it was bad. I mean, fucking Texas barbecue. First time ever having Texas barbecue. It was not fucking good.
I don't remember it being bad.
I don't remember it being impressive at all. Pearlman 5000 posted about it this morning. Huh. 20 articles of impeachment for corruption, I think. Whoa. All right, we're gonna have to find that out because tomorrow we gotta do our news show. That'd be fun to cover. Marta's looking for it right now.
By the way, who does run Witchtok News?
What's that?
Who does run Witchtok News? I mean,
well, there's two of them. There's Witchtok News, and there's the other one. It's Trending Topics or something like that. I don't know. And they kind of have been known to fight with each other. Yeah, it's Australian one. I think she's Australian or British. That's the original Witchtok News. But then there's another one called Hot Topics, but the account says Witchtok News. So
I am not seeing anything.
Marta is not finding anything about the Abbott.
I think it would be at the very top.
Yeah. Well, that would be nice.
Yeah.
All right, we're not finding the story about Abbott. Alas, they should get him on kidnapping. Him and DeSantis. Well, Birch coming live from New Orleans. If anybody wants to get in the box, get in the box. Pretty uneventful today. We haven't had anybody in here fighting. That was good, though. What are we looking at on your ceiling? What is that? Thank you for sharing the live. Thank you. Keep liking the live. Witchfoot Incorporated. Oh, you're getting invited in the box. Don't tell me you didn't put your face on.
I saw that you said no fighting, and I was like, I'll be right back. Let me go do something, and I'll be right back. And then I'll jump in the live.
Yeah, well, I didn't say we can't have fighting. We just haven't had it.
I'll be right back. Give me like 10 minutes.
All right. Yeah, I want to ask, when she gets back, I want to ask her about, we heard that she made peace with, who was that guy? The Q-tip? The toilet?
Yes, that would be Edward.
Edward. Yeah, because, God, I'm on her YouTube, and her Edward videos have been taking up all the oxygen on her channel for a while.
Feels like 111.
Feels like 111. Don't let them tell you how to feel. It's 96.
Damn, that's a weird looking username. I like it though.
See, all you got to do is just keep pouring ice water on your head. You'll be fine. Oh,
of course.
Marta's got this fucking thing. She does have one of those little, southern one of these things, but
that takes too much effort.
It takes too much work. So I don't know if Sarah's still there. What's up with they've been trying to get Seraphima on WitchCon for a while.
By the way, Baneful Christian is in here, and he clearly has me blocked. I tried following him, and it says you can't follow this person due to their privacy settings. And I tried going to his profile. It says he has me. Yeah, he has me blocked. So I don't know.
I mean, you'd have to narrow down what's a baneful Christian, because I think that's the majority of Christians.
Pretty much.
Give you 5 minutes. All right.
That's what. Yeah.
Yeah, because I want to hear about that. I have never seen Christian Dave try harder to pick up a chick. He really wants Seraphima at WitchCon and probably HexFest. I'd hold out for HexFest, really. I mean, WitchCon's great. You don't have to do anything. You sit in your living room and get paid. That's great. But the other one, they pay you to go to New Orleans. They pay for your travel and your hotel and shit. That's fucking cool. That's how they got me. They sucked us in. Uncle Bert's coming to you live from New Orleans. I should also mention Witch School Level 1 for July is starting in just a couple days. You get over there to gumroad.com/witch school, WITCHSKEWL, or you follow the link in my link tree, and the class will not exist until July 1st. You've got to follow me, and you'll get a notification when I launch the class. You have the entire month of July to join. If you join after July, really fuck shit up. Rainy here in East Tennessee. Send some this way, man.
It's supposed to rain today?
I think we got 34%, whatever that means, because they don't know anything about the weather here. Crystal Ghost Girl.
Bert, since I was a mod for you on your other account that got banned, do you mind if I mod for you on here? Okay. Again, it gives my ADHD something to do.
Okay. What am I trying to do here? I'm gonna do an @
Here, I'll make it easier for you. Lol.
I can't inbox while I'm in here.
There. Well, I mean, there. I put it in the comments so it's easier.
What'd you put in the comments?
I just said hi.
Oh. Okay. There you go, Aurora. I added you.
Cool.
I can't inbox on the live. I wish it would rain every time it's supposed to. It does like 5 minutes. Yeah, I know. They really, really suck at predicting the weather here. They're pretty good at predicting hurricanes, which that's really all I need.
Are you sure you added? Because it doesn't show. It didn't give me the notification, but yeah. Here's a guy.
Racist Bible thumpers.
Wait, what?
Where's the racist Bible thumpers?
I'm trying to find that comment.
There's Nikki. Maybe we get Nikki and Sarah in here. That'd be an interesting discussion. Yeah, get in the box, Nikki. Wait, Nikki just said that Nikki is super cool. Well, that's good. Certain amount of arrogance, if it's earned arrogance, it can be quite refreshing. So, yes, say that you are super cool. Ways of Magic, hello. I think you've been here for a while, but you keep popping up in the window, so hello. We're at 13.7 likes, so if you're watching, keep tapping the screen, liking. We get haters in here, and if we get more love, then they can send hate. It messes their shit up, and I like that. Of course, the Ghost Girl shared the live with more than 5 friends, right on. If I ever make it up to 1K, I would die to get. Oh my God, you're not 1K. I think I'm following you. See, yeah, I'm following you. Wasn't following many people from this account at all because this was my backup account, and you need to be able to keep people out of there when you go private. So if you follow people back, then you can't keep them out of there. So I'm very selective who I'm following. So if I'm not following y'all, don't take it personally. Okay, that looks like Sarah. Yep. Well, there's Sarah. We can't get Nikki in the box because she didn't have enough.
Hi.
Huh.
Hi.
Nobody puts Nikki in the box.
Haven't
Nobody
chatted with
puts.
you in a little while.
Yeah. How you
I
doing?
went to Dirty Dancing for a second. It's like nobody puts baby in a corner.
Yep. That was the reference. Somebody's
Okay.
asking. Sebastian.
Was that?
He's asking if you
Did
ever
you
lived in
did you
California.
ever live in
So,
California? I visited. I
so I
didn't
heard you say,
visit.
oh, well, we'll get Seraphima up, but I didn't hear why.
Just because you're here. Well, and also we had Nikki in here, but Nikki apparently doesn't have enough followers to go live. And I've definitely been seeing the back and
Oh,
forth between
that
you.
Nikki.
Yeah, so we can't put Nikki in the box.
I probably am because I did visit. I have family
That's
in
squashed
California.
anyway. I know you want your drama, but that's squashed anyway.
No, I think we didn't go drama last time. We quelled drama, and that's what I was hoping because the thing with you and Nikki looks really well. The thing with Nikki
The thing with
was pretty stupid.
oh yeah, there she is. Hi, Nikki.
doesn't one of those things that just doesn't need to exist. And what we found the last time is you get two people up in the fucking box, and it's kind of like they're talking face to face. It's a lot different than people making battle videos at each other all day. Yeah.
Yeah.
And it was amazing how quickly we were able to get several wars to just stop once you get people to just fucking talk.
Well, I mean, it's easy to make a video like that in a vacuum, right? Because you're there, you're by yourself with your own thoughts, you're making this video. It's a lot harder to do when you're face to face with an actual person because there's so many people on this app that kind of see creators like ourselves as like almost characters. Do you know what I mean? Rather than people.
Yeah. And then Witchfoot's supposed to be back soon. I want to hear about her and the Q-tip guy. Because he's been
Oh, that's getting so weird.
oh my God,
That's
he's
getting
been riding her for fucking ever. And most of her videos on YouTube are referencing him and going back and forth for days. It's like, but I heard that they,
and now they have this like love story
I
and
don't
they're like
know,
doing lives together. It's
did
so
they?
funny.
Did
Wait,
they?
who's doing? Wait, who
Oh,
is?
you
Well,
haven't seen them?
no, I
You
haven't heard
have to
that.
go check it out. There's one where he's got roses in his hand and he's singing to her and while they're doing this live. It's so funny.
Wait, who?
Oh, fuck, did I miss that?
Witchfoot
Really?
and that young man Edward. Or I say young man, I don't actually know his pronoun. Their pronouns?
Yeah, he, him.
Okay, all right. I
Yeah.
was unaware. I've never actually like engaged with him before, but yeah,
So
no,
now he's hitting on her. That's
it's
interesting.
taken such a weird turn, and it's like hilarious.
Okay, so
So now he's
so
actually flirting with her. Interesting.
so like the old timey schoolhouse movies where when the boy liked the girl, he'd dip her pigtails in the inkwell.
Oh, it's so that. It's so that.
It's like that kind of thing.
It's so that for sure.
Oh, I need to hear
Oh, but
more
I'll
about
find it. I'll
that.
send it to you because it is a riot.
Okay.
Like I watched it, I was like, this is not where I saw this going. I have seen a lot in witchcraft spaces. I have not seen that.
He's not hitting on her, it's satire. But still, them doing satire together is
The fact that they're doing like joint lives and doing it together is,
I just
it's
spend
funny.
most of my time on YouTube with like the Midas Touch Network and the Ukraine War updates. And, Witchfoot does come across my feed, but I just don't spend a whole lot of time on that kind of content on YouTube.
Oh yeah, no, I'm sure there's a satirical element to it. That being said though, it's wildly entertaining and very funny.
I want to see that. I don't follow the guy. Somebody sent me a video one time, and somebody else keeps telling me he's still talking shit about me. It's like I'm not gonna go there.
I mean, it's one of those vanity accounts,
Yeah.
is what it is. I know that sounded like judgment. It's not any kind of judgment. There's different kinds of accounts and different way that people engage in witchcraft spaces with their, what they have to give. And it's just a vanity account.
All right, bye, Nikki. We'll take a nap. I just got a notification when we started this that regular napping has been shown to grow your brain. So,
that's why I'm so smart.
I have more of an excuse. I mean, ever since the first kid, I developed the power nap skill. You in and out of REM sleep in 20 minutes. And then the next kid came along and I still had that skill. So still to have.
I used to have this skill because like my class load in university, especially like my last 2 years of university, were so intense. I could sleep standing up for like 5-minute intervals.
I got really good in school.
I like it.
Doing
I
this,
know.
this kind of sleeping.
Torture you in the gulag.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Marta had to go gulag.
Yeah, Marta had to bring up the gulag.
Oh, we have a good time.
That was good. That was good. Like that.
She does that. She chimes in from left field. Who's that? The snowflake witch used to be calling her what? Dr. Claw? Because you never saw her on camera. But then we found an episode where Dr. Claw came on camera, so that just
that kind of burst that bubble.
Yeah. All right. Witchfoot said she'd give me back in 10 minutes, probably been about 5. I gotta hear about this shit, and then I'm gonna have to watch that later.
It's funny. You're gonna have such a laugh.
That's
it's so funny.
Well, the guy was trying to get some clout, and probably a better way to get the clout.
I still think there might have been, a better way to do. He said some pretty horrible things.
Yeah. Well, only thing I ever really saw from him when he's attacking Witchfoot's looks. I'm just going,
yeah, well, that's what I mean. Like, just saying, like, nasty things.
Yeah.
Oh, and you were the half-dead uncle.
Half-dead uncle. Okay.
Half-dead uncle. Yeah.
Only the top half.
Only the top.
Only the top.
Oh, we're on a roll.
Oh, Marta. Oh, my gosh.
You hear her snorting?
I love the snorts.
Oh, she's snorting back.
Spit out my drink.
You spit out her drink. It ain't funny if you ain't spitting your drink out. It's funnier if
By
you
the way,
spit it out on
Sam,
the
can I
dog.
DM you?
I was like, the longer it kind of marinated, just the fucking funnier it got.
Absolutely.
Yeah, my unhinged snort, sorry.
I love it though. Can we not? My cat's biting my finger.
Oh, Noah was one of my favorite. One of my favorite TikTok moments actually has to do with my laugh. Is I made this video and it was just like my unhinged cackling that turned into snorting, that turned into this weird pitchy thing, and someone saved it to make it their ringtone. And like if I just go down in infamy as having this ridiculous laugh that doubles as a ringtone, I'm here for it. I'm good.
I could think of 5 people that told me that they saved Marta's song Snowflake Witch as a ringtone.
Excellent, excellent.
To do that. And then today they've got the Titanic flute fail. I've been looking for that flute song
I don't know if they've heard it.
forever. If you look up Titanic flute fail, it's a sound now that's in there, and they're doing about the Titanic sub, which is not funny.
Yeah.
But
tell them about the unseen forces.
There's this video. It's floating around everywhere. The drunkest guy you've ever seen going in a liquor store to get more beer. And unseen forces just keep pulling him back, and he keeps falling down. One time he grabs a basket of creamer to try and stabilize himself, and it goes on forever. But it's drunken flute music. And I've been looking for
It's
that
a good
song.
one. I know which one you're
You know what I'm
talking about. And
So
it's funny.
I'm gonna find something to use that for. I now have it saved into my favorites. Yeah, the drunken flute fucking song. But anybody that ever saw that video remembers the video. And there's several versions, but
He's in the liquor store.
the one with the
trying to get
drunken
beer.
flute is the best version of it.
Yeah.
And it's like, and he's trying to
For
get more
sure.
beer. And he's just like, he's falling down, he's falling backwards,
Let's
and
see if I can
he's trying to
find
get a
a
12 pack. Yeah, I don't know if I've ever been that drunk.
I don't know. You've done a pretty good face plant, I hear.
There was that time. There was that time. I thought I was holding Marta up.
Yeah, it was the other way around.
She
Marta
didn't
just
fall.
let go and like, you're on your own, guy.
Yo, Corda.
Yep, I face planted on Bourbon Street like a tourist. Yeah, I did.
I'm trying to think. I mean, I'm tiny, so the second tequila even so much as touches my tongue, I think I can fight anybody. So I will find the biggest person in the vicinity
Is that only
and
with
try and
tequila?
fight them.
So tequila does that, not other
Tequila's the one that gets me.
Yeah.
You like, I'm gonna overthrow
Some
the
people have
government,
that
and
too. Okay, here's
fight the patriarchy.
this guy.
Yes, that guy. That guy is so good. Like his whole spirit team, whatever they look like. No.
Yeah, Marta had this friend back in Santa Cruz. She would get drunk and start a fight every time.
Oh, Jennifer?
Okay. No, it was Maya.
Oh, Jennifer does that.
Yeah, no, Maya always. And there was this guy. I used to call him Thor because he was like this construction worker around town. He was like washboard abs and pecs and big old fucking muscles, tan, blonde hair. Man, he looked like a fucking Norse god. And a big burly motherfucker. And she was across the slam pit from me at some band.
That by your
I saw
description,
her-
I don't need to
saw-
be hot and bothered by that.
Okay, so I saw her give this guy this look. And whenever she gives somebody this look, it's about to go down.
It's going on. Yeah, it's going down.
And she's about,
Get ready to rumble.
she's like 5 feet something. She grabs this guy by his fucking ponytail, pulls him back, and just
That's my friend from
fucking the
college.
blue. I think she's in jail now. That's weird.
That tracks.
You know,
That tracks for sure. That tracks.
you love Santa Cruz. Yeah, it was good while it lasted. It's just too fucking expensive.
I used to go surfing in Santa Cruz, and we used to like at the time there was like right by the beach on kind of the south end of Santa Cruz. There was all these like really shitty bungalows you could rent out, and they were like all the stucco was falling off. Like they were awful, and we would book one of those and cram like 8 people into one. And then we could catch the surf first thing in the morning, which was really awesome. But man, was that a sketchy neighborhood.
Yeah, so you were in the beach flats, and the surf spot was the point.
Mm-hmm.
Cowles is right there too.
It could be Cowles.
Yeah.
That was beach flats. So that's like the bad neighborhood in
Not
Santa
anymore.
Cruz.
It
Not
was
anymore.
super
It was like
sketchy.
it was like 2 blocks long.
Yeah, it was super sketchy. But they were the cheapest rental, so we were, head out there and go surfing and stuff. I'm told, I haven't been in years and years and years, but I'm told like that whole area, they tore it all down and rebuilt it as like condos and apartment buildings, and like it's just gone up, up, up. Because I remember like when I was younger, Santa Cruz was relatively like low. There wasn't a lot of really tall buildings.
Yeah.
So if you were like up on like the highest point, you could look over the whole thing in one go. But now you can't do that because there's so many condos and apartments and stuff.
Yeah.
And I know that highest point because one time when they came and tore down our house that the pirate radio station was in, I put the pirate radio station in a Food Not Bombs bike cart under a pot of soup, and we pedaled it up to that fucking hill where you could overlook all of Santa Cruz and set up the radio station in the back of the fucking bike cart. We ran it like that for probably a month before we found a new studio. A lot of interesting stories from Santa Cruz. And, I met Marta there, too. We were both from Southern California, but we had to meet in Santa Cruz.
Our kid was born there.
Our kid was born there. Well, 2 kids. I got 2 kids born there. Good times. But it just got really expensive. We lived at the beach.
Sober.
We lived at the beach for 10 years. It's like right across the street. And landlady didn't raise the rent for like years, and when she realized that, she raised it like 8 years worth in one shot.
It was still cheap.
It was still cheap for
still
Santa
cheap,
Cruz,
yeah.
but it's like, you know what? That was somewhere around there is when we decided. Oh, that's what it was. My goal had always been to get to the point where I made my living off of the internet, and then I would not be locked into the cost of living of any particular location. And I finally did the math, and I had been there for 3 years, and I've been using up most of that money to keep my witch store open. And so I broke the lease the day I discovered that, and we packed up and fucking moved around.
We used my medical condition
Yeah.
as an excuse.
Moved
Nobody
around,
fucks with me with
and then we ended up in West Hollywood, and then Hollywood, and then it's like, when the idea came up, it's like, hey, let's move to New Orleans. Why the fuck not? They got internet there, right? That's all I need.
Yeah, I think that's I like San Francisco. I like San Francisco. I think it's beautiful. I hate Los Angeles.
Oh
I
yeah.
hate it.
I like
Los Angeles, I hate it.
We were in a decent part, though.
We were like
in both-
Hollywood proper,
Both places.
and then West Hollywood was really chill. West Hollywood's the gayest place in the world.
I don't mind West Hollywood, but like I would have to go to like downtown core Los Angeles,
Yeah,
and it's awful. And the humidity and the heat and the dirt coming off of the street and stuff. Ugh.
yeah. Witchfoot.
Well, hello, Witchfoot.
Can y'all hear me? Because my air conditioner's on.
Yeah, we can hear you all right.
I don't hear the air conditioner. I hear you.
Okay. Good.
So
What?
we are hearing stories that you and what's his name? Made up?
Edward.
Edward.
My fiance.
Is your fiance now? All right. Well, that's progress, isn't it?
I was telling Uncle Birch about the video from the live stream, and he's singing to you, crooning away.
He's saying careless whispers to me and gave me roses.
I gotta see this on your YouTube.
No, this one's on my page actually.
On your TikTok.
Yeah.
Okay. Wait, am I following you? When I'm on this account, I always have to check and see who I'm following, because I wasn't following many people on this account because it was my backup. Now it's primary.
That was just a case of, even though he said all those things and all that stuff, I went to his page and he is intelligent. He's young, but he's intelligent. So I just kept on with him until I got a response. And then we talked about some stuff. That thing that people don't know how to do on here.
Yeah.
True that.
Yeah. I've seen one of his videos is the one where he was attacking your looks, and I think I responded to that, but I haven't seen anything else from the guy.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, because he had me blocked. He had me blocked before he talked shit about me. Now I remember.
I always find it dubious when I go to like click through to a video that I'm looking at, and they've already like pre-blocked me.
Yeah.
It's
like Nikki.
Okay.
Like Nikki, yeah.
I think
Oh my goodness.
it's just because when people do that, like attack me for my looks or whatever, I could really care less. And I was just like, I went through his shit and I was like, actually, this kid's intelligent. He's just young. So I kept on poking at him.